Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another glorious weekend in the dungeon. We are continuing Kingdoms of the Dump. Where did we last... Oh, yes. We last left off in the middle of the puzzle temple, getting the Knicks of Knack. First one is like some kind of Rubik's Cube. Now, we need to go down a floor to get back to where we were. Very convenient. Now, which of these keys do I have to do up? Okay, so it's obviously the right-hand one. That's at least easy enough to remember. Oh, right, you use the D-pad. Glorious D-pad. Other game muscle memory is always just creeping in. That's what happens when you play a lot of different stuff. Are you sure there's nothing back here? Okay, yes, quite sure. Phil says, this is looking like your typical JRPG endgame arena. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but this is not quite endgame. This is just regular temple. So if I had to equate it, it's like, you know, just your mid-quest dungeon, right? Like, it's not an RPG, but let's say any of your average Crystal Quests in A Link to the Past. Also, welcome, Phil. Great to have you as always. The large fans look out of operation. Turn on that mighty PC fan. This is only our first Knick of Knack that we're going after. I can't remember how many different relics there are, but, you know, like those crystals, we're looking for relics. Oh, Lord, now what do you rearrange? Ah, yes. The PC fans are active. Now, how are we gonna get around that? Maybe we drop it. Nope. Maybe we use a heavier guy. Yes. That is the correct choice. Oop. Momentum's a bitch. Industrial fan. We'll take out the little children. Leave Jingles alone. Right, now I gotta fight my way through the confirm and cancel buttons being different than what I've been playing all week in Treasures of the Rudras. But on the plus side, now I'm finally playing an RPG where timed attacks and defenses are a thing, so actually pressing that button means something. Because thanks to Mario RPG, that reflex is permanently in my brain. Even though it is absolutely not a thing in that RPG. Or Treasure of the Rudras, rather. Perhaps one of my timed hits will work, and then I'll finally beat that boss where I am. Dustin is a menace against these chess pieces. Walker would be more effective if I could just, bother to time his gun correctly. This wasn't as worth it as I'd hoped. Phil says, I always do timed hits regardless of whether the game has them or not. Yeah, man, Mario RPG did something to our brains. And it's a good thing. I do like how, leak. Yes, we all leak. Leaking rain out there. But I do like how the other Mario RPGs, like Paper Mario and the Mario and Luigi games, use timed hits. Like, they just never ditched that idea, because it's a great one. Still a bunch of those I need to catch up on. I've never played the 1000-Year Door. I should probably beat Paper Mario 64. God damn it! Oh, come on. Alright. Why don't we just use the guy who was made to jump? Interesting how that problem solves itself. I should have healed while we were in the menu. That's okay. These things aren't that strong. Like shown. I'll actually remember to heal. Group hug. I hope me checking back in there thinking I was going to get a different hallway didn't reset that switch. It did not. Oh good, you're opening. Does I still really want to get the Dragon Quest VII reimagined, but I just had to get RE9 instead. Oh drat. I don't think you made the wrong decision. I mean, both look like outstanding games, let's be fair. But, choices had to be made. This is it, the last chamber, the final resting place of King Garbamesh. So it was here that, indeed, this is the room where he lost his life. Back to Game Boy Vision. The Rubicon Cube lied just beyond our reach. It's said to have the ability to bend space and time itself, to counteract the other knickknacks. You see, the 8-ball had no hold on Garbamesh in this place. And for the first time in years, Garbamesh's mind found peace. It was then he realized a most bitter truth. Bitter truth? That he, Garbamesh, would not be the one to save the dump. At least, not in the way he'd imagined. With what little time and sanity remaining to him, he sought a final gambit. Harnessing what energy he could muster, he cast a final spell. I've never seen anything like it before or since. In a flash of light, a crying babe. And he was gone. What are you talking about? A child? Shouldn't have been possible, but he did it. King Garbamesh, he recycled himself. He's made two problems. Well, he made the problem and the solution, 8-ball, and now we find out we've been him the whole time. Phyllis, ever get around to the end of DQ7's demo? No, I never did get around to getting to the end of that. Now I'm getting all hyped up on... I saw the social media post that the Doom the Dark Ages changed, and now they took away the Dark Ages subtitle, and it just says Doom in the Dark Ages style. So I'm like, oh, DLC? DLC? Where's the DLC? I've also been playing a lot of Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate now. I finally hit that first all-important hurdle of that first clear you have to do in a roguelike before it finally starts really opening up. Then it's really more addicting. Morning. Good morning, Alex. Welcome. Great to have you. No, I don't believe it. How can... It's the truth. You were born here, Dustin. And with your birth came the inheritance of the old king's hopes and dreams. While the slumbering 8-ball absorbed the rest. 2 halves to Garbamesh's whole. No. No! I've scrapped and scrounged my way to get this far. I've lost comrades, friends, and now you're telling me it's all because I'm some magic construct? Some puppet? I can't. No, I won't accept that. My choices are my own. You are no puppet, Dustin Binsley. What am I then? A memory? A dream? Just the shadow of another man's bin? You're the one who may yet save us from this terrible fate. Then, what if I fail? Then we will fail alongside you. You see that door before us? Garbamesh himself could not open it. But he believed you can. As do I. We believe in you, Dustin. As does Bubble. You are more yourself than anyone I have ever known. You guys. Without you, what would I... Thank you, my friends. And thanks to you, Jingles, I feel lighter somehow inside my head. Light-headed? Oh, dear. Maybe we should rest before... No, not like that. I feel unburdened. That's the word you're looking for. Our work remains unfinished. Let's see now to the cube. So since I picked that up because it was on sale for $1. Oh yeah, that price I just couldn't turn down. And now that I finally put Absalom down, there's room for another beat 'em up on the table. So off I go. Now this is straight up Earthbound, right? Like this background. Puzzle Golem. All right. Are you as forward as you can be? Yes. We could use some more medals. You start stealing. You start scriving. Damn, that's quite a wallop. No problem, no problem. You just keep stealing. You keep building up. You make sure he doesn't die. Phil says, I'll be cue ball. Garbamesh, you can be 8-ball. Rotavia can be 12-ball. And Dustin, you can be cue ball. You're an idiot. I love Moe's delivery there so much. You keep scrimming. Save that limit break. Boil point. Same thing. Alright, now you're ready to fuck shit up. You look like you could be healed again. Nope, don't attack. Skill. Heal that man. He says, yeah, it's very Magicant. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That or maybe like, that background when you're... Once you've gotten your souls in the robot bodies, just before you fight Gigas? Gigas? However you pronounce it. Okay, Cerulean needs off that plate. You need to keep bringing us delicious metal, because now we're about to start spending. Okay, first, what are you weak to? Resist fire, weak to water. Oh, he's in a different form. Right. I can't remember if Dustin's got any water books or not. Oh, this is a good opportunity to heal Cerulean. No. Ow! Green. Okay. What is the green field? Let's spend another turn learning. It's pronounced Gingus? Of course. Wind element. Okay. So fire might work on that. I think I just need to pick a spell and rock it. Just make sure I'm not using the one that might actually heal him. You just keep making Walker live. At least Jingles is doing some damage while we faff about. Alright, Walker. Could've went better, could've went worse. Dustin needs healing now. Alex asks, how was your week? It was packed busy, but it was very good. How was yours, Alex? We started a new semester. Started building parts. That's fun. You keep stealing the metal. Now you destroy him. Oh, wait. That's Volt. Hey, I do have a ice one. Okay. Well, Volt is probably going to help him. Let's... Wind, maybe? I don't have an Earth, which is what I would normally assume would counter Volt. Let's... Yeah, fire doesn't sound like a great idea. Let's go with Ice. Yes, sir. That was the correct call. Alex says, the hag which I've bullied has finally given me a bad challenge. Is this the Doom Eternal lady that was scaring you? Oh, now Jingles needs health. You keep up the thieving. Now you build back up. I want that $5,000 damage. Or hit point. Dollar. Whatever. It hurts him. Oh, nobody needs healing. How about then you just defend instead of consume more magic points? That way Dustin can keep us topped up. Worse, a game I haven't played in a good bit. Gears of War. God of War, Ragnarok. It was something of war. Yeah, it's been a while since you played that. I think we can wait that form out. I suppose he'll probably change form by the time I get my Scriv full. What do you mean I didn't get the bonus? Okay, Jingles needs health. Hey, don't do that to me. I'm supposed to do that to you. There, now you're full. Walker needs health. No, leave Cerulean. Uh-oh. Well, that is special. All right. No, we don't need to move. We should... Yeah, this is worth a charge, Cables. Well, at least you start with a good boil point there, sir. I want you building up your Scriv again, though. Make him not die. There. I just have to hope he doesn't break out that Glacier Spike spell again. That shit hurted. Pity he wasn't wearing the right marble. But I think everyone's wearing a yellow one right now. Yes. Keep stealing the metal. Keep preparing. Nope. You need to heal yourself. Jingles keeping up a steady spate of damage like a background radiation. Oh, no! You're pretty much stuck there. Good thing your magic can still hit. You get out of there. Shit. I should have moved up. Oh, well. Bad move. Now, that must be a wind form, I think. Yay, 60 damage. All right. Get off the mold. Full of metal? Hell yeah. Let's find out what this form is. We don't need Scriv. We need Spy. Resists all elements. All right then. Good thing we checked. Cerulean needs to live. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning, Carnivorous Giraffe. Welcome, great to have you. Alex says, may I ask, why are we in the puzzle dimension? Well, you see, we're going after these holy relics called the Knicks of Knack, and this one happens to be like a Rubik's Cube, able to bend and destroy reality. So it's like a puzzle box, but not quite, you know, the one that's going to release Hellraiser. Whoop his ass! Not bad. I'm pretty sure water's your weakness right now. It'll do. Ooh, that's... I'm impressed he's still alive. Okay, good. Both of you are lined up for a heal from Cerulean. But let's get you some damage. Get you some damage. Hell yes. There we go. That's why Scriv. It's a big to-do, but goddamn it whoops. MC Escher Dimension. Phil says, turn the middle side topwise. Topwise? Love when Marge throws the thing away. She's like, I remember why I put this here to begin with. Now, dig up, stupid. We'll dig our way out. Oh, yes. Keep learning to hit harder. Now, what's your bonus going to be? Yeah, I think we need to enhance your Scriv so that ice can land even harder. We did it. Wait, the knickknacks take quite a toll on a person, and you, Dustin, are already bound to the 8-ball. Someone else must take up this burden. Cerulean holds the soap and stone. It has to be me, then. Mr. Jacket. Very well. Walker took the Rubicon Cube, because we certainly can't say Rubik's Cube. The thing means the taxes. With the cube in your party's hands, you will be beyond the 8-ball's sight. The catch is, it's a puzzle box that must be solved before... Almost got it. Already? Way to go, Walker! Have you read the solution in an old text, perhaps? At first glance, it appears as a complex riddle. But once you realize it's a thing of patterns, a dance of sequences, just repeat and... Got it. The air shuddered around you. Impressive. It's now active, a bulwark against the eyes of the enemy. Keep it in this formation, or the dam will break and the 8-ball's vision will again turn toward you. So this is the power of the Knicks of Knack. Yes, but know this. The path ahead grows no easier. Here. Take this. What is it? The Journal of Garbamesh, written in my own hand. You still have it? You had said you destroyed it when you left the Order. I did. And then I spent the years recreating it from scratch. I suppose all that memory training you drilled into me wasn't for nothing, was it? Jingles. You got the Journal of Garbamesh. Thank you. Let it guide you when the way seems unclear. And where does it lead? To the next knickknack, in the Valley of Fallen Nails. Deep in the forest of Kingdom of Carpentos. Carpentos? The next temple awaits you there. You aren't going to come with us? No. My duties remain in Mamelon. Our kingdom remains divided, and the Mamelon king and I must attempt to fill the cracks. I understand. I'll see you in the southern pole border. Come. Meanwhile, has Rotavia burned the train down yet? We're almost at the tabletop. The station will be too well guarded. We'll have to go up on foot. There's a way up the last leg we can take. Train's slowing down. Now's our chance. Snap. Well, that's it. Lute's dead. Go home, everybody. Good night. Ah, that'd be funny. Phil says, Rubik's Cube had one of the worst looking cartoon tie-ins back in the early 80s. That thing is cursed as hell. Like, that's the kind of puzzle box I think should have called forth Hellraiser, not the Lament configuration. Both are awful, but that animated Rubik's Cube is just nightmare. Awful, awful creature. Come on, Your Majesty, get a move on. I'm coming, I'm coming. Here we go, Prince Liar. Good show, Sawtooth, right on schedule. You know how my father is on punctuality. Say, where's Wastemaster Spew? I dinna ken. Punctuality's nae in his vocab, that's for sure. Fucking didn't know he was Scottish, but now he is. Nor yours, apparently. Ah well, no matter. What's really important is our special guest, eh? Been quite a while, little brother. Still wearing no clothes, I see. Besides that dreadful bowler cap. You bring me out here to discuss fashion tips, or are you gonna take me to the old man? Smoking? Wood grief! What has that Walker jacket been teaching you? Oh, right. Yeah. Perhaps it's good then that our father wants you to spend a little time reflecting before he graces you with his presence. And I'll be confiscating that lighter of yours. Honestly, bringing such contraband into the city. Come along, brother, and no dallying. Sawtooth, my good man, why are you still lumbering behind me like an off-time echo? Ahem. Oh, but of course, it's a tip you're after. Fine then, here's a gold clip for your valiant efforts. Riding a train. When you're needed, my father will call on you again. Now shoo! Your Majesty. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I like the giant light bulb candle. Just brilliant. Let's explore the map, if we can. You discovered a hidden zone. Stringmire Crypt. Ah, yeah, that's nothing for right now, but we definitely need to know that location for later, but good that we have it on the map now. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh! Treasures! I want those. Oh, there's no way down. I bet that's how Dustin and crew are gonna come up. Delicious hot glue stew. Certainly does in a pinch. Hello, what have we here? The Waste Forest. Sounds dangerous. Ooh, treasure. Warm burger, but you don't have room for it. All right. Oh, come on, I can totally fit through there. I'm a rat! Herniver says, Yo, Dan, you ever heard of a film called Heroic Times? It's an animated movie made to look like a moving oil painting. It looks incredible. Haven't watched the whole thing, but it's a marvel. As an animator, you might appreciate the method it was made. No, I've never heard of this before. Where's my pen? Some kind of writing device. Ah! Why is there never one around when I need one? That's lies. Ah, no, it's on the floor. That's the problem. Heroic times. I'll remember to search that up later. That sounds interesting. Moving oil painting. I wonder how long that production took. Probably a goodly long while. I think there was a Van Gogh movie made with a similar approach. Which I also haven't seen, but probably should. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Hey! You're not supposed to be tricking me like that. Oh, yeah, we, Yeah, we need to leave. I was correct. This place is dangerous. Bit too dangerous for us right now. Alex says, it is a beauty indeed. Carnivorous says, it's free on YouTube. Oh, good. That makes it very easy for me to find. I like easy to find stuff. I don't think I'm supposed to be walking up this far either. We're just doing the train ride, but in reverse. Thank fuck there's no, like, random encounters like in older RPGs. What's this? Oh, it's a chest. Tenenbaum badge. God, I thought that was like a well or something. Alright, walk back down the bridge. I'm reminded, just glancing at the place I write everything down, I don't remember who suggested I give it a look, but, I tried playing some Garfield Caught in the Act, and I was actually kind of impressed. It was a pretty solid platformer with really decent presentation. Nothing outstanding, mind you, but I could totally see jamming that. The last leg. Not like, you know, Garfield on the NES, which is... why would anybody choose to play that? That's what I was thinking I was going to be walking into. That or something like Pac-Land 2. Phil says, is that the one in the Genesis? Yes, it is. This tune's tied depressing these days. A drink, a drink, a drink. Never thought I'd miss Junction Town. Ah, yes. My wee ones have never seen a top side of the table. I'll be honest, I didn't fit through any of the doors. That's why I'm out here. What's your excuse? I have random stuff for sale. Peep anything you like? Spinning top, no. Blast ticket. Blessed tea set. Boosts healing skills by 50%. That looks like something I'd really want to have for Cerulean. Don't equip that, just buy it. We've got a fishoid figure. Okay, so these are all just accessories. Phil says that one's a looker. Yeah, it surprised me, like, immediately. It was like, this actually looks a lot better than I was expecting. It kind of reminded me of, like, some of the really well-animated games of the time. I mean, make no mistake, we're not talking, like, Magical Illusion or anything like that, but still. What can I get for you? We don't got much. Plus 250, so I want to fill out my inventory. Charged cables are good. Fake fur hat, no. Ooh, yes. Hell yes. If it looks like a nail, call me a hammer. I wonder what that book's about. Are you merchants free outside the city? Nothing to do but work on my poetry. I used to be a working man, but now you ought to yammer. Now I swing me bottle when I used to swing me hammer. How embarrassing. I can do better. Leave me to it. Garbage juice. Phyllis, did you see that Mouse PI release? Yes, I saw some people playing that on... God, what did I see people playing that on? Yeah, somebody was getting it running on their Ein Thor, another handheld. You may dinna know how things work around here. Well, you're a door standing next to a door. Yeah, we didn't need to buy a spinning top. There was one just in the garbage. Probably belonged to somebody, but whatever. Empty bottle. Only the Carpenters Guilds are allowed topside to work, you ken? First time in the leg, my knees tell a tale of wear and tear. Wheel, look at ye! That's a great saw blade person. Welcome to Wobbling Hotel. Would you like to rent a room? Yes. I took me some damage. I think that's probably the first room I've rented in this whole game. Because most of the time I don't bother with them because it doesn't replenish your medals. But I didn't feel like using a bunch of my items. It's only 50 clips. And hey, look at that, a save point. No interest in it at all till a sale? Yeah, kinda. To be fair, though, I didn't actually see how much it cost. Hush, hush, we have some pamphlets going around. I don't think we learned anything of consequence in here. Let's do a quick check. Steam. Mouse for... Okay, 40 bucks. That's not so bad. But yeah, I'll wait for a sale on that one. Only those with proper permits are allowed access to the surface. Well, then we need the permits. Carnivore says, Mouse PI looks fun. Heard it's pretty short. That's not a bad thing to me. A short, tightly wound experience always just kills a bloated, overwrought experience. Wait. Dustin can't Wait, not Dustin can. Dustin can. We just don't have Dustin. Petrified wood element. More jumper cables. Whee! Shit! Liquid metal, good. Spare hot glue stew. Guess we'll just eat some of that later. Yay, TP roll. Wipe your asses. If it's work you're after, you'll nae find it here. My crews are stretched to the bone as it is. Hello, ma'am. We're looking for help getting to the top of the table. I told ye, I cannot help ye. Blame the King Stringbuyer and his fine wood soldiers. Ma'am, we really need to get to the surface. I believe the entire table is in grave danger. Danger? Aye, the city had the screws put to it for certain. I've been as rough as a freshly hewn log o' late. Let's begin anew. I'm the shop steward at the Heave-Ho Lumber Company, ye ken. The name's Willowbarrow Kegstand O'Clang Kegstand. Kegstand? As in Barrelton Kegstand, the ship captain? Me wee brother, what of him? We were passengers on the Rocking Horse. Faced a junk storm that near split us in half, not to mention the sunken ship Whale. Your brother saved our lives, fought right alongside my friends to defend the ship. So, you sailed the old Rocky then, did ye? Then you ken we full well what me brother bellows in the thick of a fight. Yeah, he'd yell barrels away on every attack. Aye, that's me brother all right, simple as a square edge. Tell me you've seen him since the skies begun to glowin'. We parted ways before everything happened. I'm starting to fret for the daft fool. It's nae time to be a ship's captain, or a ship builder for that matter. But I can get you to the surface, aye. Work permits under the Heave-Ho Lumber Co., you can. But listen close now, and be careful topside. If you get caught, I never heard of you. I'll nae have the Royals bringing the hammer doon on me. Yay, we got work permits. Thank you, Mrs. Kegstand. Any friend of me wee bonny Barry's a friend of mine. Now off with ye. Phil says, you need to play the latest trendy boomer shooters for that YouTube algorithm. 6767. Grenadier says, I'm on the last human mission of Starship Troopers Ultimate Bug War. That game is a blast. I had so much fun with that demo. That is definitely on my wish list when there's room for it and when it's on a good enough sale. God, the backlog is so strong, though. I'm still working through games I received as a gift for Christmas. Never had a shortage of things to play. And it says, once the human missions are done, there's the bug campaign to play. Ah, yeah. I love split campaigns like that. Loved when Rebellion... Well, actually, just all the AVP games. Whether you're playing like that RTS one, or any of the first-person shooter ones, how you can be the alien, the predator, or the marine. Love that shit. Just love it. Winter says, oh man, I tuned in at Wheelie's main section. I hated this place. Welcome, Winter. It's great to have you. And yes, great! You're in the right place. What's this? You do? Huh. Well, up you go, then. Suck my asphalt. Or kiss my asphalt. That's it. I don't think Homer's ever told anyone to suck anything. Wow, I've never seen the city up here. It's as grand as they say. Nothing like the leg at all. No, we must tread carefully. My father has eyes everywhere. Wear this. Are you serious right now? It's good. It totally works. Fine. Here. I'll take the lead. You just tell me where to go. We need to seek out my old instructor, Ornate Armoire. He's the bookkeeper of the table, and he was always a friend to me. He has a hotel residence at the Bedknobs Grand Stand in South Corner. South Corner it is. I hear King Stringmeyer's to announce a new event soon. How exciting! The last Carpenter's Ball was an absolute thrill. Such racket. On dump day, no less. Lot on my mind. The opera or the theater. Oh, whoever can choose. King Cello keeps us safe. Our prices are high, but so is the table. Probably. Dude. More charge cables. Good thing I didn't, fill up my inventory on them. Welcome to our fine establishment. That's a shit ton of money. Oh, come on. Don't put stairs and then not let me go up. Phil says they were the suckiest bunch of sucks who ever sucked. Yeah, but he didn't tell someone to suck this. But yes, he is well versed in the use of suck. Starland Vocal Band, they suck! Winter says there's a literal metronome room. As a musician, that's my hell, along with Wheelie. So we found, the 9th layer of your hell. Have you tried the lemon pine tart from Table Enchanté? Busy looking at my new trinket. Reservations here are going weeks in advance. Hot glue stew and a wood chip salad. You can't beat it. Ralph, are you eating paste again? No, I'm waiting for someone. You were here before the lunch rush. What can I get you? Fuck, everything's so damn expensive here. Rumors fly as fast as symphonies in this town. There's where we're supposed to be. Winter says it's pretty consistent with string prices. My specialized bass strings are $80. Man. Why is everything so damn expensive? I don't like these interesting times. Good afternoon. We're here to see Mr. Armoire in the residence suite. And you are? Barrelton Kegstand, at your service. Well, there seems to be a mix-up, Mr. Kegstand. Mr. Armoire was evicted several months ago after his demolition. Or demotion. Demotion? He's not the head bookkeeper of the table anymore. I do believe he's working at the printing press now on the North Street these days. Alright, thank you. If there's anything else, paying customers need their room. To the news place! I gotta go, my damn wiener kids are listening. Don't need the bottle mail. You don't look... Oh, wait, maybe you are the news place. You definitely don't want me going in there. Yeah, this is not a news place. This is just a poorly guarded, probably royal hall. I see vines. Oh, I'm getting myself wedged into crap again. Wait! How'd I get in there? Oh, is there just a gap in that fence? Where? I thought I passed like apartments. Second leg station. Fancy toilets. Good. Hoarding heart. Bottle mail. Oh, we do have a... Okay, where do we go? Well, it's got to be one of... Oh, the place indicated by paper. That seems to be where a printing press would be. Ah, bingo! Winter says, this entire place was painted with different colors of shit. It could also be stain or lacquer. Prince Lute? Oh my heavens, it is you! And who may this be? Oh, my apologies. This is my friend Ratavia. Well, any friend of young Lute is a friend of mine. It's so good to see you again after all these years, Keeper. I'm afraid I'm not the bookkeeper at the table any longer. Your father thought it best to have me running the printing press here. I see. Master Lute, I was informed your father would have you bound to your quarters upon your arrival. May I dare to inquire how you are here? Funny story. Quiet. Someone's coming. Hide. Files, oh cabinet, still fucking shit up. Armoire! Who are you talking to just now? Can an old wardrobe not mumble to himself in his old age? Huh. Well, have you finished preparing the press? Well, there are a few adjustments to still make. No adjustments, just get it printed. Here's the final version. King Stringmeyer wants Bottlebirds dropping these flyers by tomorrow. Understood. I'll get to it then. Just need to get the ink set up. Don't screw this up, Armoire. I'm not sure how much patience the king has left. Files. I can't believe he's working with my father. We need your help, Mr. Armoire. Oh, young Lute, you'll need more than my help. What's wrong? My father is planning a concerto. You didn't know? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this when the world has ended? Well, Lute, the tabletop hasn't really been affected the same way the rest of the kingdoms have. The king has made it his top priority to keep it business as usual. Sadly, I think many in the city don't even know what has happened. I think that's reckless, but how does throwing away a concert really affect us? Or throwing a concert. Yeah, throw one away. Here. Oh, you are playing the concert. Which means... Musk. In the 9th level of Winter's Hell. Please burn Lute. I hate Lute. I never used Lute. We could only be so lucky. Here we are, the Tower of Tempo. No reaction? Maybe you've grown up some after all. Thanks? Father will take your audience when he is ready. I suggest you think long and hard about whose side you're really on. Meanwhile, somewhere else. I want to get to that abandoned shack on the hill. Here we are in hell. That tower, your ultimate jail cell. At least we didn't spend long there.
guess this is where we part ways, my old student.
I suppose it is.
I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I know I failed you long ago.
It's strange how time works its quill, isn't it?
Inking our choices into the parchment of fate.
You never could resist a good metaphor.
And like the ink, I know mistakes of the past are not so easily mended.
That's true. No book truly forgets the pen that marked it. Yet perhaps those marks make us what we are. Smudged ink, broken lines, our mistakes are all part of our story. So we must keep writing, for there are many pages left to fill. I hold no ill will toward you, Walker Jacket, and I trust none better to guide young Dustin on his way.
Jingles.
Say no more. When the time comes, Mamelon will stand with you. I'll see to it. Farewell. The rest is up to you. Nope, there's the gun button. Why was all the money appearing down here? Like those barrels were exploding, but their loot was down there? That's weird. Dog food rations. Wait, we're full on warm burger. We shouldn't be heating that. How many do we have? 5 cold and 10 warm, so we shouldn't overwrite those 10. Keep that money flowing. Especially since we're in friggin' cost everything land. Hell yes. What is with that? Stuff's just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm materializing from the bottom. That one was fine. Who knows? Barrels operate under their own deal. That's the way it's always been in games. The universal thing is never trust a barrel. You don't know what's in there or what it's going to do. You could get physicsed. Or you could just explode. Or first one, then the other. Really? No secret chests? Well, there's some. Okay, we need to bubble jump to you, I think. I don't... Oh, yeah, okay, good. There's still... There's things. More cold burgers. Well, we're going to have lots of items in backup, that's for sure. You're not a ledge. Oh, but the fence made... No, wait, we are. It's just a small ledge. Not one I needed more leverage. Combat lid. Ooh. Oh. I've already got one. How anticlimactic. I keep thinking there's more hidden paths. Ah, no, there's that treasure I saw earlier. Some of it, anyway. Ooh, spiked boots. I think those are trinkets. What if we took those to replace the gym socks? It lowers our attack somehow. Odd. Alright, we won't take them. Which says there's a couple areas in the game that have absolutely nothing and no point. That just raises further questions. Alex says, insert moving tumbleweed on the Twitch chat. I'm impressed we haven't seen some Twitch porn bots yet. Usually one of those has shown up by now. Fucking charantulas. Great Jim Henson creatures. How vulnerable are you to getting shot? Okay, so you're a little bit tougher than I thought. Oh, no. How about we move you back? Oh, you don't even need to be healed. I didn't need to do that. But I do need... Well, I do need Cerulean to heal, so there's nothing there. Alex says, man, I'm bored as fuck. I need to study, but I don't wanna. That's relatable. I certainly have points like that on my weekend. But sometimes that looming test just demands it. Just a study? Did I ever do that during university? Not once that I can ever recall. If you did, I surely never saw it. Alex says, for me, it's the finals. I need to get back into shape with math. Ah, yeah. That's always been a point of contention for me. Math. So I understand needing to prepare for that. Math was a little bit rough getting back into for my current vocation, but eventually I caught on. God damn it. I actually did have to study pretty hard for that. Even a grossly missed shot is enough to do a ton of damage. Alex says, there's always meh in math. But the E is the X I found it. Math is always a tricky bitch like that. Winter says, you're right, but I graduated. Then I guess you're just not a study guy. Somehow. Yes, always increase the skill. Ooh, what do we got? Great Geyser, Great Gusto, or Neutralize. Well, I can't see getting much use out of that. I don't like it when enemies do it to me. And I'm not really apt to take out all my buffs that I've built up, especially with all my scribs. Wind or water? Let's go with Great Geyser. Oh. We're full of glue stew. Winters asks, remember when we had math together in summer school that one time? Evil Night was more important. And it was. And for some reason, summer school was like the only time I could do math during my high school time. Of course, that was when the building was getting renovated and we were all just fucking smacked out on tar fumes, which is interesting for the only way of me being able to understand math for a while. Oh, math. Complicated relationship. You look like you need a drink. Oh, I thought there was like a bigger chair, Angela, not just two. I miss the Evil Night cabinet. I can't think of a single other light gun game that had a pump-action shotgun in its cabinet. I mean, never mind that I prefer the handguns, but still, it stood out. And being able to play that after, you know, a day of summer school was always very, very rewarding. Except if somebody had been near the Soul Calibur machine, because that was louder than every other machine in the arcade for some reason. So, you know, we'd be sitting there, or, you know, standing there, firing off rounds, and then behind us we'd hear, Astaroth! Yes, we know. He was the high score achiever for who was just on there. Phil says smacked out on tar fumes. Yeah, they'll do that. Yeah, it was. They didn't make me dizzy, but they made me do math. I'm not sure what the connection was. Just that's how it worked. Well, welcome opportunity for a save point. Just to put a different portrait up there. I do like money, so let's get you. Oh, we only needed one bounce. What the hell is that? That's gotta be some kind of deranged recliner. Oh, there's more of them. Why are you starting in Toxic Muck? That's quite a curse. Right, that's not the right button. I'll be doing good for so long, and then it just creeps back in. It's like, oh, that's the SNES RPG. Don't play it like that. Winter says, who's the greatest warrior, Dan? O-W-F. Fucking Mortal Kombat 4. So good. So glad they included that in the latest Mortal Kombat collection. It's a shame they didn't include any of the console versions like they did with the other games in the collection, though. Glad to have a conventionally available version of the arcade game, but, you know, I have lots of nostalgia for the N64 version. This is Minister Katoka sure likes his money. It was the style at the time. Good old Tenchu. Always end up with the losing the hit points. Yes, give me all that damn metal. And you. Feed Dustin. Shadow Friend says, I worked from 11 to 5 yesterday. I was exhausted. Hey, a work day is a work day. Get that cheddar. Kennever says, I'm pretty excited for the new Mortal Kombat movie. I am big time pumped for that. Like, I was thinking I was just gonna be pretty excited, but I'm like quite excited for it. Definitely gonna be seeing that in theaters. So far, it looks like it's given me absolutely everything I want. Of course, for that to be truly, truly true, to give me absolutely everything I want, we gotta kill Cole Young in like the first 5 minutes the way we did Johnny Cage in Annihilation. I'm still mad at him for growing actual plot armor to burn Goro down in like a second. That was a waste of a great looking Goro. The rest of the movie was outstanding though. At least I had a ton of fun with it. Definitely appreciated Serial Killer Sub-Zero. Shadow Friends asked, did you hear about the passing of Jock Blaney, voice actor for Wolf O'Donnell? I did. And that is most unfortunate. Okay, that's pretty great. I know I'm in the way, but that rotting lazy boy was called the Decliner instead of a recliner. It's great. Just, blah. No notes. Love it. Combat, not mom. No, I got you, Carnivorous. I knew what you were asking. I think Carl Urban was a great choice for Johnny Cage. There was a new poster they posted just last night that was send-up of the Evil Dead. It's a great poster. I'd love to have one. It says the guy with absolutely zero wall space to hang shit anymore. Alex says, like, I have some notes of fuck-ass poetry info. Winter says, what the heck? That's probably my favorite Wolf line, honestly. That game's voice acting is so... it's a treasure. Alex says, they are vile. Vile poetry notes, eh? Winter says, Star Fox 64 is god tier to me. I totally get that. That's seriously one of the best rail shooters I've ever played. In the end, I still prefer Star Fox 2, which is weird because, like, Star Fox 64 was my favorite for, like, ever. And then I buy a SNES Mini and play Star Fox 2. I'm like, no, this is my favorite. I don't care that it runs at 7 frames a second. This is where it's at. Star Fox 64 3D is also, like, you got a 3DS, you got to have that. Can't let you do that, Star Fox! Phil says, no game is more quotable than Star Fox 64. Replayed it very recently via the PC port on Steam Deck. Oh, right! That was the one that I hadn't gotten going now. Now that I've updated my Ship of Harkinian spaghetti cart, I got to get Star Fox going. I trust the experience was good, and you can apply the 3DS models the similar way you can do to Ocarina of Time. Kennever says, what's going on with Star Fox? It's been everywhere lately. Is it getting a new game? I can hope. I can hope. I mean, honestly, I'll even take a sequel to Star Fox Adventures. It had its problems, but that was one of the GameCube games I enjoyed the most. I love me a good adventure game. Shadow says, I actually got to speak to Estelle Ellis on Twitter a few times. She's the voice of Crystal. Oh, really? Well, that's awesome, man. When this is poetry, eh? I used to have advanced poetry from 7 to 10 p.m. every Friday. Terrible time. Yeah, I remember you were never thrilled when you came back from that class. I can always tell when that's the one you were just in. Delicious dump feast. Oh, God. Heal. Heal, you lunatic. There. Now we'll get Mr. Dustin. Alex says the tie in the pole is edging me. Yeah, it's another dead heat race between Mega Man 10 and Doom the Dark Ages. I had the hope that the tie would resolve while we fiddled around in the dump. But who knows? It might not. I might have to make an executive decision. Phil says the late Rick May, voice of Peppy, but also the voice of TF2 Soldier. Nothing finer. Like, what better crossover can you ask for, honestly? That's a winning play in voice actor bingo, for sure. You're becoming more like your father. See, I wonder if, you know, the tea leaves are being read correctly and there is a new game in the pipeline, is it gonna be a new game or is it gonna be another remake of sorts? Winter says, I haven't voted yet. I hold all the power! Unlimited power! Friggin' what are you called? Disdresser. That's so clever. I love this game so much. In the case of the proposed new Star Fox game being a remake, I would want them to remake two. We've remade one enough times. Let's do two. Shadow asks, Giraffe, are you sure your head isn't stuck in the trees? Fox was in the new Super Mario Galaxy movie. I wasn't making fun of you about the trees, just having fun. I'm sure he gets that. But yeah, that's another reason we've seen him a lot lately. He's been in that movie, so he's been exposed to a whole new generation of people. But then, you know, you gotta figure, why was he chosen? And given such a, we'll say, large role in that movie. That's gotta count for something, right? That's gotta count for something. Damn it. Yes, eat Junkyard Fist. Well, it says the only mod I installed for the Star Fox 64 port was the HD explosion sprites and the 3DS character portraits. The pickings were slim. I'm sure that'll improve over time. And since they're so easy to implement, which, you know, reminds me, I did start a randomizer play using the Ship of Harkinian update, and it is buck wild. I'm having a great time. It's like, out-of-the-box thinking doesn't even begin to describe how you have to approach that. Having a great time with it. Rick May voiced Andros, too. Oh, well, goddamn. Alex says, hey, here we have a bunch of 4 or 5 pieces of literature which are either Sad 101, Romeo and Juliet off Wish, Bible fan-made, and a good guy doing good stuff. Sounds pretty par for the course. Carnivorous says, lol, I haven't seen it yet, so that would explain it. As a carnivorous entity, I would probably stalk lions from the bushes. But yeah, yeah, spoiler free, I guess. Apart from that, you already know he's in the movie. He's in the movie, but prominently. So that's what's got everyone's noggin jogging that maybe there's more to that. Because you don't just do that for no reason. Usually. Phil said only he had the brains to rule the Lilat system. Alex says Winters vote right. The power he wields. Will he use it correctly? Phil says Nintendo can't seem to move past just making Star Fox 64 again. The Star Fox on the Wii U that no one played had some elements of Star Fox 2. That's infuriating to me, because I want to play that. Why not just put it on the Switch with normal controls, Nintendo? It would do good. It would do good. I maintain that. Phil says there was more Star Fox in the Galaxy movie than there was Rosalina. It's true. She got fridged so hard, and then Star Fox saved the day. I do appreciate that we were able to see Samus's gunship, so it's pretty obvious we're slowly building towards like a Super Smash or Nintendo universe. Minus Captain N, of course, because they're cowards. Poor Rosalina. Yeah. Winter says, I gotta go walk the dog, and I admire your parents' new deck. Have a great stream. See you this afternoon. Awesome, Winters. Enjoy the dog walk. Phil says, movie aside, Trusted Leaker did make the bold claim of a new Star Fox game to be announced this summer. That would be interesting to see bear out. And I really hope it's something new instead of another Star Fox 64 remake, because I agree with you. They just can't seem to move on from that game, and you know, as much as I love it, I'm getting tired of seeing it, you know? Shadow says, Estelle Ellis is voicing a fan game called Star Fox Horizons. It's also being worked on by Chasen Lindsay. Okay. I'm not sure who Chasen Lindsay is. That's new to me. But voicing in a fan game, that's top notch. Winter says, I voted. Time to fade, heroes. Oh boy. How did that affect anything? Let's see. Betty voted Majora's Mask. Phil says Star Fox Adventures 2. I'd play it. I would play it. I would 100% be down for that. And you know what? In that case, they have to have the merchant and haggling back. You'll pay this much. Nope, that's not enough. I miss that guy. He's one of my favorite shopkeeps. Wow, this is like National Not Pay Attention to Your Health Day. Shadow and Friend says, I've never played Star Fox 2 on the Super Nintendo. Wasn't that game canceled? It was at the very last minute. It was basically a complete product. But when compared to other games at the time, like Panzer Dragoon was a big one, Nintendo made the call that, you know what? Maybe this makes us look a little bit more creaky than we'd like, so we're not going to release this. But then it was released officially with the SNES Mini, finally. Okay, this is the correct way. I was like, I don't remember going up or down or abandoned porta potty. Alex says, also, I like how some people make me go back into doing chopped meme drawings. Chopped meme drawings. This is where I get to be the old man and say, by chopped, do you mean like assembled together like a collage? You chopped them into bits? I didn't. I did not heal. I'm an idiot. I did not heal. Run, you fools. Phil says it's also on NSO if you got a Switch. That's right. That's absolutely right. It's there if you're looking for a venue through which to play it there, Shadow. Right. Skills. There we go. Brain just not firing for a moment. Alex is taking a meme drawing and tracing over it to fit the person. I'm a fake artist. I see what you mean now. But hey, man, you're putting the effort in. You're not just using AI and calling it a day, so immediately that makes you more credible. And your meme's so much more delicious. Whatever it is. Actual human effort went into it. Not algorithm slurry. At least I don't use AI. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just saying. At least you don't use AI. That is so, so important. Did anyone else see the gaming news that the Neo Geo is just straight up being re-released? Remade? You can buy cartridges now and they'll work on your old hardware too, and they're only $90. It's incredible! The idea that Metal Slug 1 or Samurai Showdown 5 Special, those cartridges could be purchased for $90 instead of like the actual thousands of dollars I see them listed for on eBay all the time, is one of those... What? What? How do you just drop this bomb on me? Remember the hag I'm bullying? I'm kind of remaking clipped moments. I see. The power of clipping is a strong one. Carnivorous asks, what do you mean, a Neo Geo console? I mean the, well, there was this console in the 90s called the Neo Geo. And the home version was called the Advanced Entertainment System, or AES. Now, I've got cartridges for this thing, because I've got the original hardware. I got them before they went into, we'll say, questionable price ranges. There's still many I don't have, like, you know, Samurai Showdown 5 Special and Metal Slug, because they are dreadfully expensive. But basically, it's a home arcade machine. And the cartridges are just like straight arcade motherboards. That's why they're big. So big and chunky. Alex has said $90 oh so quietly to make it sound like it costs less. Well, that's more like I'm amazed like that I'm seeing these cartridges listed for so cheap. Because when they came out at the time, they were hundreds of dollars. And now when you buy them secondhand, they're all hundreds and thousands of dollars. So now just 90? Boom! I'll pay $90 for the right game. And all the titles that they've chosen to re-release are games that I feel totally on board paying for. Because you gotta bear in mind, like, hold on, I've got some within arm's reach. This is a World Heroes 2 Jet cartridge for the Neo Geo AES. Now, when I open this sucker up, the cartridge is tremendous because it has arcade hardware boards inside. So that you're getting this massive motherfucker for 90 bucks? Come now. Oh no, the sleeve. Something went wrong. Ah, there we go. And back in the shelf you go. Knever says, Metal Slug ruled my arcade life. Hundreds of dollars in quarters playing Metal Slug. See, exactly. There's another way that the bargain reflects. The amount of, oh god, the amount of money I spent at Neo Geo machines in the arcade. I mean, that's why I went out of my way to buy Neo Geo hardware for the home. Alex says, holy big boy. Knever says, I want it so bad. So there's why $90, and there's why it's a bargain. Like, look up, just take a glance on eBay and look for Samurai Showdown 5 Special and just despair at how much that single game costs on a collector's market. Suddenly, 90 bucks looks like a miracle. But they've got a couple of different bundles. There's the standard one, comes with, you know, the regular hardware as is. Then there's a different version where all the cartridges and the console and the joysticks and stuff are all white finish, like an Apple product. And they're wireless, so you got like a wireless joystick. I prefer the original finish and the wired controller, just gotta have it. You know, basically straight up an HDMI version of my old hardware without having to mod my original hardware. Because all my old carts are still gonna work. And all the new carts will work on my original hardware, so like, man. Ah! I'm so ahead of the game. Is it the Neo Geo AES Plus? It is, Carnivorous. That is exactly what it is. And one of the bundles, that one's $250 and comes with a bunch of stuff. Yep, that it does. They've got one of the big bundles that has everything that they're currently re-releasing, like all the sticks, the home pad that was originally released with the Neo Geo CD, and all 10 games that they're re-releasing. And it's $1,000. And you think, hold on, $1,000 for a single gaming model? Here's why that, again, is a godsend. At $90 a game, 10 games, basically, you pay for your games, and you get the hardware and all the controllers free. That's what the cost works out to. It's fucking bananas. What I'm going to be very curious about is, I've got a converter for MVS and AES, and just for those not in the know of the different terminology, when I said the home system was the AES, the arcade version of the exact same thing was called the MVS, multi-video system. You could have up to like 4 games in there, and the reason the cabinets were like that is because they were cartridge-based. Instead of having like a dedicated wired thing, you can just be like, all right, well, we'll just take this one out, put this game in. And I've got a converter because I bought a few of these MVS carts. I'll just take one out here. And see, it's basically the exact same thing, but it's not dressed for home use. There's, oh, there we go, right side up. There's your spine label, so you know what game you've jammed in your cabinet. There's my marquee, safety, move lists, flyers. And if my converter will work in this new console, and if it works exactly the same as the old one, then it should, then I've already got a pre-built library. I'm well ahead of the curve. Alex says, you have the whole past, and gosh, it looks beautiful. I am nothing if not a preservationist. Honestly, I think my collection qualifies as a kind of library at this point. It belongs in a museum. Incorrect. It belongs wherever it gets to be played. But yeah, I get my hands on this new console. I've got, like, my all-time favorite games. I won't need to go hunt for another copy of, like, King of Fighters 97 or Samurai Showdown 2 or 3. Most of it I just seem to be able to find at unspeakably good deals. I mean, sometimes, honestly, people, like back in the day, would just give me boxes of cartridges. Like, one guy gave me a whole shoebox full of Atari 2600 cartridges. He's like, you like these, right? Here, take them. Fucking, alright, sure. Another friend of mine, he's like, you're a big fan of ancient bleeps and bloops, and he drops a box with a just barely touched Sega Master System and a bunch of cartridges. Like, fucking right. I am a fan of the beeps and boops. Got some really good games in there, too. Well, then if I got dumped off here, where's the next area I'm supposed to be at? Well, I guess the cave is the only place we can really go. For some reason, it just doesn't feel like it's the right place. But it's the only place, so it has to be the right place. Shadow says, have you ever heard of the Hickson battery pack and charger for Xbox One controllers? No, I haven't. That is a completely new brand to me. I've never heard of such a thing. Ah, yes, this is the place. I just got all dumb for some reason. Of course the cave is full of tarantulas. Of course I did not remember to heal again. Oh my god, stop whiffing the attack! I just bought one on for $21 on eBay. Comes with 3 battery packs, one for each controller I have. Hope that's a good deal. Rechargeable anything is absolutely key. So yeah, $21 for all 3 controllers. That's not a bad deal. That is not a bad deal at all. I just go with the AA's myself, but that's because I am frequently powering all kinds of other controllers. Like maybe sometimes I want to power on my 360 to play my classic Xbox games, or a Wiimote because I've got a Wii in my home arcade. Because sometimes you just want to go bowling, you know? Phil says, here I am thinking about selling all my old physical games because I'm content enough with emulation. They're just dust collectors with sentimental value. Fair? I mean, that's how some people roll, and it's a way to go. I have obviously chosen a different direction. Not for everybody, though. But I get it. I understand the appeal. Like, I could streamline so hard and, you know, honestly free up a lot of space if I just got rid of the actual museum's worth of stuff that I've got over the years. But the thing is, I still play my old hardware. Like a lot. Yesterday, I was jamming my Super Nintendo most of the day. Of course, I had an absolutely spectacular reason to be doing so, but who cares? I still play it normally. Shadow says, gotta put that big paycheck I'm getting on Friday to good use. There you go. Effective planning. Carnivorous Giraffe says, man, I was playing Blasphemous 2 and was loving it, but they took it off PlayStation Plus, you animals! That's the hazard to subscription services. You truly have nothing there. Because that just disappears. That's why stuff like Netflix eventually got frustrating to me. It's like, stop losing all the shows that I love to watch. I've got Blasphemous in my Steam library. I received it as a gift at some point. I just never got around to playing it. I really should, though. It's in the list. It's in the list. Shadow says, since my current charger doesn't work anymore, especially the battery packs too, so I needed a new charger. One day, I want to visit Skylanders Imaginators. You know, I don't think I've ever actually played a Skylanders game apart from, like, the very first entry for any more than, like, 5 minutes before I just kind of mostly dismissed it. Mostly because I didn't like how they did Spyro, but that's just me. I'm being an old head there. Phil says, I don't think I've fired up anything older than my Wii U in a decade. Sir, you're missing out. You're missing out. But I mean, that's why I keep my retro stand. I rotate consoles out fairly regularly. And currently, let's see, there's my Super Nintendo, Famicom, Neo Geo. Those always stay out. And I've got my GameCube, which I'm still sad about because my memory card shit itself. I need to rotate that out. And my 3DO. Carnivorous says, oh yeah, it pisses me off, but options are limited. I get it. Phil says, somebody got Dan Blasphemous for Christmas. Exactly, see? That's where I got it from, and like I said earlier in the stream, I'm still working through games that I got for Christmas. There was so many. The embarrassment of riches that is a Steam library, quite honestly. Carnivorous says, Blasphemous 2 does have a story. I have no clue what it is, but I'm sure it's there. Something about God and blood? Yeah, basically. That's what I gathered, and honestly, do you really need a better motivation? I don't. Phil says, it's by the same people who made Ragebound, but it will be neglected since it's not related to a nostalgic IP. We see. We see. But, I mean, Ragebound gives that a big old boost of credit. Because that was one really, really, really good game. But you see, the thing is, I just haven't felt like a new game in that genre yet. Once the itch hits, that's where I'm going first. Alright, fine. I guess there's nothing up here. Phil says, see, I don't own a CRT, though. What benefits do I get from original hardware now? Well, that depends on where you derive your value from. Like, I derive tremendous value from being able to use my old cartridges, even if it's not like, well, like why I would be pumped, fuck's sake, why I'd be very excited, we'll just go with totally different words, to get the Neo Geo AES Plus, because now there's an HDMI solution that lets me use these old cartridges that I love so dearly. But that experience might not necessarily be for everybody. Another example, on a slightly smaller scale, every time I choose to revisit Mother 3, it's gotta be cart. It's got to be my cartridge. No emulator. Give me my Game Boy. Carnivorous says, nah, the story is entirely inconsequential to the game. The gameplay and exploration hold the entire game together. Could lose the entire story and I would like it. That is an excellent indicator of a great game of that genre. That's when you know you did it right. Phil says, I still play these retro games just between my Switch and my deck. Oh, I totally get it. It's so much more convenient. It's so much more convenient. It depends on, like, well, how much do you value the individual experience? I mean, another way I could put it in a similar perspective, my arcade cabinets. I shouldn't need anyone outside of my multicade, but I still have one-ups. I could play Mortal Kombat 2 on my Legends Ultimate, but I'd rather play it on my Mortal Kombat 2 one-up. Shadow says, you know the old saying, you get what you pay for. I have NSO on my Switch. Is Star Fox 2 hard? It's got adjustable difficulty. I find the first time through it's kind of challenging, but now I just blow through it all the time like it's nothing. But that's, you know, just regular mode. Hard mode is tough. I'm pretty sure it has an easy mode too, so, you know, start small, work your way up. And if the frame rate doesn't bother you, like it doesn't bother me, is there really nothing here? Then you might just have a good time with it. Just thinking about it, I'm like, man, I should do another run later today.
Provisions are running low. We should check in at a nearby town, shouldn't we?
Yeah, but where's that town? Oh, yeah. That giant fucking area right over there. Barreled him.
This town seems untouched by the waste.
We can finally catch a break. You guys hungry? Oh, right. The whole not needing food thing. I'm rusted famished. Mind if I get some grub and oil my joints? I could use a bubble bath myself.
Let's split up and meet at the inn when we're ready.
The ocean is completely inaccessible. I hope my family's okay in Bug City. Whoa! You snuck up on me! Another beautiful Sawblade person. See that lad over there? Isn't he a wee bit adorable? Oh my god. Chewed legs and split seams, the furniture wars. Another smaller scale example for you, Phil. Something that I know you would not be doing. Particularly after getting Project 1964 going. I still find value in replaying GoldenEye on my N64 as opposed to using Project 1964. Of course, you know, like you point out, yeah, I'm doing it on a CRT, so of course there's a giant difference. Honestly, though, if you chose to sell, you could make some decent bank, and boy, do I understand the appeal there. Can't believe how much some games go for. Why is that not enough? Maybe we need somebody heavier. Oh, wait. Everybody's split up. I see. Right. That whole thing. CRTs make such a huge difference, though, for sure.
like comparing Mortal Kombat trilogy from the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection on Steam versus playing Mortal Kombat trilogy on my CRT, there is no contest. It's almost offensive how much better it looks. Kennever says, do you know how Xbox was able to make their GoldenEye copy? That's the only reason I turn my Xbox on these days is GoldenEye. I don't blame you. That game is still a lot of fun, however you choose to play it. Through cart, Xbox, or hell, pick yourself up a controller and jam it through NSO. If you've got a Plus, I think you need the whatever the Plus part to get access to N64 games. And isn't the Xbox one like all smoothed out and stuff? Is that the one that... No, wait, that was the one that they stopped Rare from releasing. Either way, it's out in the wild, so it's never really gone. Air freshener? That wasn't worth effort. To the inn we go. Phil says, I'm in the Perfect Dark is better than GoldenEye in every way camp. That's fair. It's also difficult to argue. I will say there were parts about GoldenEye's campaign that frustrated me less than some of Perfect Dark's more frustrating moments. But yeah, otherwise, like the multiplayer mode, come on, that by itself. Having all those bots crashing the game while N-bombs explode around you. Or watching the game come to a near ground down halt. So fun. Whenever says NSO GoldenEye is like trying to pilot a drunk mech. The controls are bad. Can't argue with it, Phil. I just didn't grow up with it. That's fair. That is fair. I still remember buying Perfect Dark at launch. I was working a microplay. I had my Perfect Dark shirt. Because, you know, they were promoting it at the time. So, you know, my front said microplay and the back had a Perfect Dark logo. I bought the game, my expansion pack, a strategy guide. And I spent like the entire weekend just glued to this game. Phil says, I think they intended you to play with the N64 controller, sold separately. Yep. 100% the case. It's fine with that. But it's that sold separately part. Wish I had something to serve you. Well, this is the inn, isn't it? Alright, fine. Nobody wants to reconvene. Where are you hiding, you douches? That reminds me, I need to, speaking of overpriced Nintendo peripherals, it looks so dumb and it costs so much, but I can't help but, I do want the Virtual Boy thing. Even though I think we missed a tremendous opportunity not putting those on the 3DS, where stereoscopic 3D actually exists, and I love it. But my 3DS is already modded. Why don't I just throw things on there? I have to definitely add those. Ah, there we go. The Rockin' Horse. That's what we needed to find. And it was just, that would explain it. I revamped my entire controller so I could play it. Yeah, it's real tough if you're playing it with just a regular Pro controller, but it's fine with the Sold Separately controller. It still isn't good. Xbox nailed it with modernizing the controls. Modernizing controls helps games so much. Slap me top and call me a bongo.
Hello again, Captain.
Jackie boy! Shoulda ken you'd be the one to survive an apocalypse. I was worried after I heard how hard the Turtus was hit.
Yes, a lot has certainly changed since we last met.
Aye, the whole damn dump has changed. But tell me true, I gotta know. And don't sweeten it. Binsley, did the bear never turn up?
Yes, he's with me now, in town.
Oh, thank the maker. And what are Octavia and the young princeling?
Prince, you knew.
You think I wouldn't have recognized the youngest royal of my own kingdom? I didn't want to make a fuss and embarrass the wee lad. Is he with Binsley in the pub?
Lute, he's been captured by the Grimelins. Last I heard, Ratavia was on his trail.
Splinters, man, that's rough. But the little lassie knows her business, that's for certain. If she can't find him, no one can.
How bad has it gotten here?
Carpentos? It's bad. But we're a big kingdom. The East Coast is completely destroyed. The entire villages and forests reduced to a boiling ash.
This town seems to have weathered the storm so far.
The true waste hasn't reached this far yet. But there's no food or wares. I've been feeding who's left in town with my supplies, but the truth of the matter is, the town won't last.
I'm sorry, Captain. Come, Dustin will be overjoyed to see you.
Ah, it's a ship whale of a story, lads. I mean, Dusty Boy here, from bobbing like a cork to taking down the Gremlin factory. But mystic visions, resurrections. Quite a leap, that. I know. I wish it weren't all true, Captain. Now you're taking the fight to the 8-ball beheaded scunner himself. I admire it, I really do. We were given the location of the next temple we must visit. The Valley of Fallen Nails, do you know it? I ken the way. It's far to the forest, the old land. What is it, Captain? I'd take you myself. Sailing the Red Wine River. Flows right to the doorstep of the valley, aye, but I cannot abandon this tune. With the oceans blocked, I arranged for a caravan to be brought down, but it never showed. What happened to it I dinna ken. Aye, months worth of food. What if we found it? What if we located the caravan?
You'd do that?
Of course, right guys? You get that shipment, I'll sail you to the gates of the compactor myself. That's a captain's promise. We're on it. The caravan should be taken to the Pine Barrens just north of here. Safe travels, lads. Phil says, when I updated my ship of Harkinian, I had to rebind my 64 controller inputs. Are you still having troubles with the N64 controller on your Steam Deck? Because I've got it all figured out again. I am still having, well, I'm having one very specific trouble in that the C right button seems completely invisible to my deck. Nothing registers input from that button. Every other input and button registers just fine, but not C right, which is just the damnedest thing. Yeah. I got my 1 gold clip. Alright, let's get the hell out of here and go north. Pine Barrens it is. Well, actually, first, save the game. Come on, guys. How much friggin' actions do you guys get? Okay, so you each get 2 turns. Nasty stuff. That wasn't very useful. It's trash. How is it not weak to clean water? Man, they really don't want Walker alive. Okay. Yo! Okay, instead of moving, you're going to heal. Both of you. Whomp his ass. Oh, I should have moved him. Oh well, fight's over anyway. Never forget to heal. Always starting cerulean in that toxic pile. Excuse me? You hit the chair. You're kind of screwed either way, so just move however you want. That wasn't enough to kill him? Oh, come on! Fuck him up! I should have moved him. Damn it! I forgot. God. Once again, forgetting to heal. Well, I suppose remembering. But still. Cannot resist shooting a barrel. Especially when it's so packed full of cash. Trash bin. There's really not that much useful. Except some nails to get us some delicious, delicious metal back. Excellent. Fine. Oh, 3 Charantulas. Okay, this might be worth using some magic. What's gonna get the most hits, though? Stop spreading out! Bunch up, you bitches! Well, we can at least burn 2 of you. Wow. That was remarkably effective. Fire affects furniture, who knew? I'm just letting poor Cerulean cook his irradiated future. He's fine. Hopefully there'll be more metal to use. Or at least obtain. I mean, I'll settle for money. That's a kind of metal. Ooh, that's what I want. Yeah. Stop taking turns. I wonder. I don't make garbage. I burn it. Oh wait, that doesn't have a... Wind might work. Yeah, let's try wind. Well, I guess that's a way to go about it. I don't want to waste the Junkyard Fist on one of those. You! Stop broiling! Weak to water, yet not really taking significant water damage. That's always fun. There. The answer is guns. It is always guns. How? Is the skybox just ending? Like, well, fuck it. It's a hole in the earth. We'll just leave it there. Oh, come on, you can bunch up better than that. It's because I drew attention to you, isn't it? Well, I suppose this way I'm still taking out 2 targets. Was. Alright, fine. Junkyard Fist it is. Can definitely count on that one being eliminated. Get off the toxic... Oh, for God's sake. Heal Dustin. He's taken too many punches. Say, that better kill him. Still. After you got hit with the... Thought for sure the Book of Flame would have done enough damage. That's worthless. Alright, well, you go back to the lava tile. There. Vampire Bat? That's a really good pun, too. Gotta take those skills. Ah, 3 of them, you say? That's like 6 turns. Alright, just keep casting on the same tile. That's fine, too. Oh, that's the end of Cerulean. Which means, of course, we forgot to heal. There. Now you are free to engage us, Mr. Garbage Bag. You bitches bunched up in exactly a way that was going to be a pain in the ass. We still hit 2 guards that way. How about you? Don't you have... It'll do. Seriously. That guy should have been taken out. I see. Why is the garbage so funky? I probably should have gotten Walker out of that toxic tile. But no! Yeah, we're gonna keep your Scriv skill on the rise. Phil asks, does this game adhere to the RPG cliche of having a healing character so you don't miss all your heals? Yep, that is Cerulean. He is the only person capable of healing both Garmentians and Dump people at the same time. Other people, like, can only heal one or the other, but Cerulean does it all. Which is why his offense stinks. Which is, you know, usually the trade-off in that trope. Power flushing. Oh, here we go. The supply caravan. It looks like a broken axle.
No sign of the coach driver.
It's still filled with food and supplies.
Careful now.
What's up, Walker? You think this could be some kind of trap?
Bandits wouldn't actually have left the supplies. So that leaves.
It's waste monsters again, isn't it? It's always waste monsters.
Here it comes!
Ooh, we are very, very low on metal. At least we remembered to heal before engaging this guy. Alex asks, do you use Discord? I do. Let's get you defending instead of consuming more magic. Honestly, I keep forgetting that the channel has a small Discord. Where? Alright, Scriv. Neurons simply not firing. Phil says, maybe I haven't played enough old school RPGs, but the only character that comes to mind to break that trope is Ness. Yeah, because he can really do it all, can't he? He can heal and he's got good offense, both physically and magic. Huh. Alex says, wait, it does? Yeah, it's one of those things that I set up and then I brought up maybe twice and then forgot about. I think I ought to be able to bring that up. Come on, Discord tab, don't fight with me. Right. Last post November of last year, so yeah. Activity is never really at a very high rate. Alex says, I've never seen it, but now I kind of want to be in it. Well, you just give me a quick second here, and that should give you what you want. Phil says, not just heal, but the best healer, while still being good offense. Yeah, and that is so rare. So rare. I actually can't think of anybody outside of Ness that does that either, come to think it. There's always a trade-off otherwise. Because like in Mother 3, Lucas had good offense, but shit heal. You want a Kumatora for that. All right, you were supposed to be stealing medals. You should probably heal yourself, so you don't die. Why I suddenly stopped investing in fighting this guy correctly, I'll never know, but okay, let's get back on track here. Dustin, you need to be healed. Alex says this feels like a fever dream. Don't wither Cerulean, he's already spongy enough. What are you weak to there, buddy boy? Weak to clean, immune to mold. Well, I don't think Walker's got any clean spells. That's really Cerulean's thing. Do you have a clean spell that we could use? Great Geyser. Heavy water damage. Umbrella. Big Umbrella, maybe. Tiles, regen, spring. Let's try it. 514 isn't that bad. Could be better. You might be better off scrubbing the floor. Now that I see poor Walker's boxed in here. How about suck ice? Yes. That's the kind... Fuck it! The power of Scriv, once again. Shadow says, I joined. Awesome! Welcome, one and all. You get to be a menace. Good work, guys. Let's pack this on up.
That barrel beast must have scared off any would-be bandits from looting all this.
Oh, dear. Bandits.
I spoke too soon, it seems.
Don't try anything funny, folks. Just hand over the food and we'll let you off easy.
I recognize you. You were number 2 in Filthy Grody's gang.
The gang's grown. A lot of mouths to feed, so hand it over. Not happening. This is for the starving people of Barreldom. Where do you think our recent numbers are from? They just weren't stupid enough to hang around and wait to starve. We're forging our own way out here, whatever it takes. Fine. We'll all beat each other senseless and no one gets to eat. You saw us take down the barrel beast. You really think you're up to the task? Don't do it, Dad! That's Dustin, the trash can knight. Junior, what are you Rustin doing out here? Don't hurt him, Dad. He's a hero. Everyone's saying he blew up the prison and saved the people. Huh. Your lucky day, trash man. I don't want to do no harm in front of my kid here, see? Pack it up, guys. Wait. You said you have as many mouths to feed as those left in Barreldom.
That's right.
Then you'll need to be taking half of these supplies with you.
Are you serious?
You're just giving up half? Like that? You said it yourself. They're just as hungry as those in Barreldom.
Consider returning to the town. They need fighters if they're going to survive. With the barrel beast gone, the roads will be safer.
I don't know what to say. Ain't been treated with kindness for a long time. People need to support each other, now more than ever. We'll think about what you said. Thank you. Can I have your autograph, Sir Knight? You sure can, kid. Uncreaking believable! You've done it! Sorry to say, Captain, we've only got half the shipment. Dinner fash? We thought it was lost. Maker bless you, boys. We also cleared the road of the Roman barrel beast. Oh, that was the wrong guy. Guys, we have some company. Bandits! Splinters! It never ends, does it? What is the meaning of this? Hold up, hold up. We've come to return to the town, if you'd have us. You... what? What trick is this? No trick. I don't think you know much of us, but we could pool our food together. We can keep the road secure and help build up the town's defenses. This is most unusual. May I ask why the change of heart? Sir Binsley and his men here showed us that these beasts can be beaten. Set us on the straight and narrow. Is that so? Point is, we shouldn't be stealing from each other. We got kids and fighting men. We can work together. Aye, it all sounds grand, but what happens when Sir Binsley isn't around? What's stopping you from looting the place once we're gone? Our honor. We will turn over all weapons to the mayor, unless they're needed for defense. Our weapons? Boss? I said what I said. Don't be daft. Maybe there's hope for this world yet, after all. Carnivorous Giraffe says, I also joined. You're doomed. Good. I look forward to a new collection of gifts as the memes flow. You've done it again, Binsley. I'll get old Rocky sorted and prepare the crew. Let me ken when you're ready to set sail. So he just spawns in the middle of the sky. I think we're pretty all set here, except... You know, just in case. I don't think we're going to run into another boss just by going out. Are you ready to set sail? Red Wine River, here we come. Meanwhile, Ratavia burning things down. I see you made it here in one piece. Smelling of dog, but in one piece nonetheless. Alex says, I might share the drawing I'm working on, as well as pieces, not one take. How appropriate is the Discord? PG-13 or R? Or... R. Maybe don't post nudity or stuff like that, but you know, you want to post glory kills from like Doom or something, like go on ahead. I ain't shy from swearing. Obviously. But yeah, like, no spicy nudes, please. Never thought I'd be more disappointed in you. Than when you gave up your birthright to dust stairwells and stock shelves. But no, Lute the Lackluster would strike again. Hey! Yes, I was bitter at you for a long time. Then I realized I should have thanked that Walker jacket. The years of your absence were the fondest of my life. Wow. I should never have had to see or hear from you again. And now, what a mess you've created for me. What are you talking about? Don't play coy. I know you're running with those rebels. And despite that, I'll give you this one last chance. I would allow you to return to the family. Your title of Prince of the Tabletop will be reinstated. You'll be given waste-free land and a salary befitting of your station. All you have to do is give up your friends. And that's all you're offering? Do not pluck around with me. This is a one-time deal. If you value your life, you'll take it. You really don't know nothing about me, do you? I'd rather die than snitch on my comrades. I had a feeling you'd let me down again, so I went ahead and took the liberty of making my own arrangements. Sawtooth, go on, take a look.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I am, Lute. Exceedingly serious. We shall host a concerto for all of Tabletop to see. We'll print a massive amount of flyers for the event and drop them all across the kingdom. And you will be the solo performer.
What?
You and I both know your friends will come running to your rescue. You will be the bait. And Dustin Binsley will be the prize.
You splatting bastard.
I have grown tired of this conversation. Back to the Tower of Tempo with you. Sawtooth, take him away. Time to go. Oh, and Lute. I'd get rehearsing if I were you. Never says, okay, I'll keep it sane. Appreciate it. I was thinking of posting video game violent stuff. Some people have kids and shit in their Discords. Oh yeah, post all the bloody stuff you want. It's all good. There are no children in there. My father has a strict weeknight curfew in place. His soldiers are all over Table's Top. We'll just need to be extra careful. Keep an eye on the lookout for these royal compartments. They run beneath the surface. Only members of the royal lineage to use. My sister and I spent a lot of time playing down there as kids. Are you sure we can trust her? She isn't like the rest of them. We just need to get to the Centerpiece Gardens and meet her in secret. The first thing I need to do is get my ass to a save point. Where are we? In is that way. So as long as I stay out of the stoplights... Uh-oh. No citizens out after curfew! I see. Very good. Now, I know there's a save point I can access. Damn it! Who the fuck saw me? Apartments. These carvings are great. That was not correct. Fine, I'll do exactly what the game is telling me to do and use the passageways. Aha! Perfect! Exactly what I'm looking for. Ha 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 ha! Save point! Perfect timing, because it is break time. I need to get some food into my maw. Now, let's check on the poll. What is coming after the break? That's not the browser window, it's there. Refresh. And the winner is Doom the Dark Ages. So, after the break, we will return with a revisit to the Dark Ages. We're going to start with some pandemonium attempts, which means we're going to start the game from the beginning, but if we die, that's it. But this mode allows us to pick up a limited amount of extra life sigils. We can have up to 3 at any point. But if we run out of all of those lives, then it's game over. It's not quite Ultra Nightmare. It's the in-between to Ultra Nightmare. Still some consequences, though. Should be a lot of fun. So, for the meanwhile, we're just going to take a quick break. Gonna get some food into me. Stay tuned for some demon massacres after the break.